if you thought Eileen Cannon couldn't look more corrupt, more stupid, more biased, it just gets better and better. Every single ruling just gets more and more ridiculous. This latest one, I'll do a deeper dive later, is about her deciding to allow third parties to present arguments in this classified documents case with Donald Trump. Now, when do you normally see that in a legal setting? You normally see it at an appellate court level where a trial has already happened and a legal issue is being decided. And especially these legal issues that are of great public interest, you will see the appeals court or the Supreme Court at your state Supreme Court or our United States Supreme Court allow what's called amicus or amici briefing, friend of the court briefing. And these are other parties that will file legal briefings to the court to, try to sway the opinion one way or the other, present novel legal arguments. And I'll just edit there, I'll cut that. So what Judge Cannon's done that's completely unheard of. I've asked every lawyer I know, I've looked at other legal commentators. I have not found a single lawyer say that they've ever seen a judge at the trial court, right, where the cases are decided, not appeals court, at the trial court, allow third parties to brief and argue an issue in court. Even conservative commentators like Ty Cobb, who used to work as a lawyer in the Trump administration, is just like, her game is obvious, right? She's clearly trying to do everything she can to stop this trial from happening, which in a way she already did. So it's like, why does she keep doing these ridiculous rulings? The appellate court has already harshly reprimanded her prior rulings, right? So why does she keep doing this? In my personal opinion, as I've stated in the other videos you can watch, I think she's trying to curry favor with Trump. He has a very good possibility of winning the election. If he does, you can bet your bottom dollar that he is going to do something for her if a Supreme Court vacancy comes up, or if a vacancy at a higher level in the federal system comes up, or a position in the cabinet. He's going to do something for her to signal to everybody that as long as you kind of ignore the law and help me, then I'm going to reward you. Here's a prediction I'm going to make, and no one else has made this yet, if I can gesticulate like our friend Donald. It's rare, but it's happened before. Appellate courts can take a judge and remove them from the trial. Usually what happens, and what everyone's been asking Jack Smith to do, is to do a motion to get her to recuse, for God's sake. Trump has appointed her to that office, so she kind of owes him a little bit, right? But okay, fine. But ruling after ruling to where like even conservative legal commentators cannot rationalize her behavior, why has Jack Smith not filed a motion to recuse? Well, I know why. He's like, I want to get this thing to trial so the public can see what happens before the election, right? Like that's clear. But she already destroyed that possibility of happening. Trump's own attorneys told the court that August would be a perfectly fine trial date. But that wasn't good enough for Judge Cannon. She decided maybe October. And then eventually, no, we just don't have a trial date yet. And now she's doing this procedure that I've never seen done before. And to make it even more hilarious, the legal issue that she's letting third parties argue has already been decided at the highest levels of our judicial system. And that's whether someone like Jack Smith has the power to prosecute a case like this. So not only is it unheard of what she's doing, the issue's already been decided. So it's like, it just couldn't get any more obvious than this. I don't know any other way to explain it. So again, my prediction is this. The appellate court is going to be thinking very hard about just, the word is sua sponte in legal jargon, and to unlawyer that, it just means spontaneously by the court. The appellate court is going to spontaneously, i.e. without motion by Jack Smith, make her recuse herself, essentially, saying, you're too biased, I'm taking you off the case. I did some research. It's happened a few times at the federal level where the appeals court above that federal district court, the trial court she is in, kicks the judge off the bench. And that's what I'm hoping happens here. The trial's not going to happen, Jack. It's over. File your brief or don't, but she needs to get off the case because this trial is simply not going to be fair. Go watch my other videos about her ridiculous rulings about the jury instructions, essentially setting up Trump for her to give a directed verdict if he is found guilty, which clearly he is. Also, her interpretation of the Presidential Records Act, meaning that Donald Trump can take classified documents and make them his personal records. That has nothing to do with the Presidential Records Act. Prove me wrong, I'll send you $1,000. Put it in the comments that I'm wrong, $1,000 to you. In fact, put any other comments you want to know about this case, and I'll do a video on that too. Until next time.